When I was 16, life at home became untenable. Like my parents knew that I was not masculine, and so I went to live with an aunt in the Maritime provinces with the intention that I would, as soon as I turned 17, I would join the services. And so on my birthday, 17, I was down at the recruiting office and I joined. And the Navy accepted me, the Army rejected me. And so I joined the naval wing of the armed forces on my birthday, August 5th. That would be 1963. In the military, they teach you to kill, and that's what, if I could learn to kill, I could learn to be a man. So I thought, well, maybe if I join it, and I know that this is common within transgender persons. Quite often they join the military, learn to kill, and boy, that's going to make me a man, but it never does. For my first posting was in Cornwallis, Nova Scotia, and that's where I went through basic training plus basic training as radio communications, which was my trade given to me. In basic training, I met a person who had been reassigned another stint at basics. And this person was later to become, my lover, and because he was known, and him and I became friends right off the bat, and because he was known, the automatic default position of the military was birds of a feather. So I wasn't out of basic training when they started watching me. For my brief sojourn on the ships, it was like 6 months long. Nothing happened. And then I was stationed ashore at Alber Lake Naval Radio Station. And that's where my main affair happened with the gentleman that I got to know. And that's where all of the violence between superiors and myself happened. And there was 4 occasions. All of them were with superiors. One was a leading seaman. One and the other 3 were from a petty. 2 of them were from a petty officer, and one of them was from a chief petty officer. Between January, when enlistments first started becoming the point of conversation, before that, I was physically beaten on two occasions, and then after January, I was physically threatened by a superior officer. When I was in my 3rd year at Alber Lake Naval Radio Station, and this, like when I say 3rd year, this is the beginning of the 3rd year. It's still winter time, and they're talking about re-enlisting for all of the group that, like myself, that were there, that our terms were up. And I believe, and I'm not sure on this, but I believe that Alber Lake Naval Radio Station was a depot for all of the officers at Cornwallis and all of the officers on board ships to all be there. And all of the people who were re-enlisting would all go to Alber Lake Naval Radio Station, because we had it was a large shore facility, and they could accommodate, desks and lineups and things like that. And it was well prior to that occasion that I was told, you do not enlist, you do not resign. If you do, we have a cure for that. That's when I was purged, and this was about 18 months after my enlistment, probably 18 or 19 months after my enlistment. If you do not re-enlist, we will not bring you up on court-martial charges and give you a dishonorable discharge. The LGBTQ purge was primarily focused on gays and homosexuals in the service. Transgender were just kind of stuck on, we'll add you. And when I was speaking with the people involved who were doing the assessments, they said, "Oh, actual transgender persons, we have very, very few of those. Most of them are gay." I'm 74. I've known since I was 72, and I have not had, in those 72 years of living, I have not had not a single moment of peace. I, I don't have I don't have family. I don't have a home. I'm technically homeless. I'm staying with someone from the goodness of their heart. I'm homeless at 74. I've lost my career. I've lost any hope of having a meaningful relationship, closeness with another human being. I've had my surgery botched so badly, and I mean, it's been one bad day after another for 74 entire years. So uh, my government has failed me. Uh, I've lost 2 careers. I've lost 4 children. I've lost 2 marriages. My story is a story of loss, and so I'm angry. And at the same time, I'm also have developed a sense of humor that is pretty good. And because if a person does not learn to laugh and pray, I have a good relationship with God and my faith. So those things have kept me alive: my humor and my faith. Apart from that, my life has been empty.